Hi guys, I'm Dusty. I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on how I make dragon eggs. And I'm not just talking about any kind of dragon eggs, I'm talking about kindness rock dragon eggs. And they start out as a Easter egg, and I decorate them, make them look pretty, and then I put treasure inside them, such as this cute, adorable baby dragon. It's got a name and a description of the dragon itself on the back. I apologize, there's some blue jays harassing me right now because they have a nest. So if there's lots of yiping and or squeeping, it's a bunch of birds. Alright, so how I make these dragon eggs. It's pretty simple, but it does take some time. Here's another one. Baby dragons. So I'm getting ready, I'm making these to get ready for a Renaissance fair that's happening in my hometown. And this year I'm doing a vendor's booth. So I'm making dragon rocks and dragon eggs for this particular adventure. So the first step to making dragon eggs is quite simple, but it does take a little bit of time. I'm going to be working on 12 different eggs. They're Easter eggs. And the first thing we do is we're going to sand them because we're adding glue and paint to these eggs. So we want to make sure that it's not glossy and shiny. It's really hard to put paint and glue upon this surface. This surface is really slick, so it'll come apart. So it's really important for us to use a mask. So I know I'm going to look really goofy and you probably won't be able to hear me very well. I don't like to use the bottom one, it's too tight on my face. Okay. Now the reason why we use a mask is because when we're sanding plastic, you don't want to be breathing in the little dust particles because that's cancerous. And, you know, breathing in particles is not good for you. So put a mask on, get some sandpaper. By the way, this is a 150 grit, I believe. It's pretty, you can hear it's pretty gritty. We want to really scuff these up. And then we're trying to also take away this line right here because you can see it after you put paint on it. So we want to try to, I mean, you can kind of still see it on here, but we're trying to smooth it down so the paint kind of goes smoothly over it. And also we're taking off this nub, which you can kind of see right there. So I'm going to get to it. You want to make sure that you go across the whole egg, not just where the seam is, but you want to go over the whole egg so there's no shiny spot. Really rough up the egg. It's easier when they're together though to sand them. And there we go. It's all buffed up. You know, you can still kind of see some shine, but we're taking it. You can tell the difference. Not as shiny, real scratched up. You can hear it. It doesn't sound as smooth anymore. So we're going to do that to all of our eggs. This one you can really see the scratches on. It's funny. So you want to do that for all your eggs, all of them. I'm doing 12. I have a lot more than just 12 to do, but I'm starting with 12 because it's quite a project, because there's lots of steps. So after I sand all these, I'm going to take you back inside and we'll do the next step. Right now, I'm going to sand these down real quick before we do more of this video. Here are the dragon eggs that I will be making very similar ones. Obviously, I'm going to make, you know, new ones for you guys, but these are the ones that I already have made. And they are just super cute and super pretty, and they actually glow in the dark too. Some of them do. Some of them have fluorescent paint, so you can use a black light on them. I think they just look awesome. Anyways, this is my cute little table I was working at. I'll show you the dragons inside. I don't know if you guys can hear this little hummingbird in the background. He is just yelling at me because I'm right underneath of his hummingbird feeder, which has some water in there that he wants, some sugar water. But these are the baby dragons that are living inside these eggs, and they all have names and they all have stories about them, little facts, little fun facts, you know. Some of them are glow in the dark, some of them have, you know, have fluorescent paint, so you can put them under a black light. They look really cool. Anyways, these are my special little dragon eggs, baby dragons. I'm making for the Ren Fair. I'm super excited about them. Aren't they cute? This is my favorite one right here. He's cute. I'll let you see what his name is. His name is Fungi, the swamp dragon. And there was a hummingbird right above my head just a second ago, but he flew away. Anyways, Fungi the swamp dragon, protector of mushrooms. Yep, that's this guy. He's my favorite, yeah. Anyways, stay tuned for more steps on how to make these fun dragon eggs. Hi guys! Alright, so now I'm in my house. As you can see, I'm at my desk, which has lots of fun things. Coffee, my eggs, I'm working on those. And lots of random crafts. Oh, my new business cards. Check out these. Aren't these cool? I am stoked. Look it. It's so pretty. It has my own photograph on it. I'm so proud. That is an oyster mushroom taken in the forest. And on the back it has all my info, where you can find me, all the crazy stuff that I can do for you. Anyways, my giant rubber band ball. I mean, it's huge. Look, it's huge. Anyways, what we're going to be using for the next step for our dragon eggs, which are over here, I use an egg carton so that they can dry on. It just makes it easier to just be able to sit, because you're going to do the top and the bottom separately because we're putting hot glue on them, and so that usually takes, oh look, there's my boy Wiley. Oh, there's Wiley. Oh, he's gonna itch himself. Hi. Here, let me help you, buddy. Oh, scratch it, scratch it. Oh, get it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, enough being a goofball. If you hear any random bird noises, I do have a very annoying bird. She is a Connor. Her name is Ruby. I yell at her a lot, so just beware. Anyways, what we're using today, we're using this hot glue gun, which looks really messy, and it's ready, nice and hot. And we also have our big thing of glue. I can never have enough glue sticks. Glue gun is like my favorite craft supply ever. I love this thing. I've hurt myself so many times with it. I have so many scars from this freaking glue gun and the other ones. Anyways, not important, but you can tell I have, you know, a lot of random crafts and fun stuff to inspire myself. This is just part of my desk. My other desk is over here, covered in other things, but we'll go into that some other time. Right now we're focusing on dragon eggs. Woo, dragon eggs! So, dragon eggs, like I said, gotta sand them first, which we did already. We did that outside with our handy dandy masks. So now that our eggs are nice and sanded, we are going to hot glue them. And it's a real simple process. Let me show you how we do it. Okay, so step 2 on making dragon eggs. Dragon eggs, okay? We already sanded them. Now, I'm sorry it's a little bright, but it's overcasty outside, so I'm excited that the sun isn't shining down into my window and burning me. So we're going to take our hot glue gun, make sure my, it's nice and hot. It is hot. So the first thing that we're going to do to these nicely sanded eggs is we're going to create a design using our glue gun. And I'm going to do just a simple up and down, I'm going to start with where the line is, and I'm going to make these kind of swirly, melty looking designs. And it doesn't really matter how you do it. This is all going to be covered in paint, so it doesn't have to look pretty. It's just getting the design down. Now, if your hot glue gun is not quite ready, which mine is not quite, and sometimes I get a little glue over the seam, which is okay because you're going to pop that seam anyways. So, but if it's still warm, try to get some of that glue off of the seam so you don't accidentally rip your paint after you get it all complete. It helps. So, hot glue, I know I'm just touching with my fingers. I'm ridiculous, but I have very calloused fingers. Don't try touching your hot glue too much. If you're used to hot glue, then go for it. Touch it all you want. But honestly, hot glue gun is really hot, and I've burnt myself many times with it on many projects. So I'm quite used to the pain and how quickly I can touch the hot glue and not hurt myself. So be careful, If you are a kid, have someone help you. I just totally threw my egg just now. That was hilarious. It just attached itself to my coffee cup. How funny is that? This is going to be the funniest first egg we've ever created. I'm just kidding. Anyways, we're waiting for a little bit more of this glue gun to get hot. There we go. I think it's ready now. Now we can push out a little bit more. It wasn't quite ready. So we're just making these little drippy designs, and sometimes I make a little bit of a swirly, weird design on the top, but see, you can see it kind of looks like water. And so we obviously can't do the bottom because I can't hold this and let it dry. I mean, it'll just burn my fingers, right? So we're going to set this over here very gently to dry on an egg carton. Said that really weird. So, we grab another egg. We're going to do a different design. This time, I'm going to be a little more tricky, and we're going to do a little swirl. So, we're going to start at the top, and we're going to very slowly, and you'll notice I need more glue. And this is the part that's annoying, is stopping. Once you get going, you're just like, yeah, let's go. And then you have to stop and let the glue get in place. I'm a little shaky. It's because I'm drinking coffee. And we're just going to create, and we're just turning it, slowly. We're creating a spiral. See, a spiral. I'm just kind of following the line. It doesn't matter if it's straight or curvy. We want it to look a little weird because, these are dragon eggs. Dragon eggs don't have to look perfect. All dragons are different. And they all have different personalities and different colors and characteristics, and they all come from different places in the world. So we want them to look different. So make sure that none of your eggs look the same. Try to make them look different and fun. Oh, it's funny. I'm not like resting my hands on anything, so I'm super shaky. And I haven't actually drank that much coffee. But, life has its ups and downs. I've been super anxious lately. So, working on crafts and stuff helps with my anxiety, helps me calm down. Doing some art and whatnot, get my mind out of the gutter, So, I suggest to anyone that's having a hard time, try to do some art. Doesn't matter if you're good at it. It's just a way to let off some steam and to, do something positive. Art is very therapeutic. Remember that. Alright, so now we've got our little swirly whirly on this one. We're going to go to our next one. A purple one. Okay. And this one we're going to do a very like almost melted looking look, and this one will be really fast. This one always looks, this is my favorite design to do. It's just this very fast dripping look. I have to wait for the glue gun to heat up. Sorry about that. My man came home and I just love him. I have to give him kisses. Anyways, we're working on more, doing some other ones. He's on the phone, so I'm going to take a pause on my video and come back to you with the next step, which is just turning him over and doing the same design on the opposite side. So, stay tuned. All right. So the next step, let me get some coffee 1 second. Next step, now that we have all of our eggs, which I'll bring closer to you so you can see them, they all have designs on only the top half, So now we're going to flip them over and do the bottom half, because, you know, you don't want to burn yourself, so you got to let them dry. So now that we're doing the bottom half is easy. I mean, it's less room and, you know, easier to set them up to dry on this side. So you want to try to do the same design that's on the top on the bottom. So how I did this one is I started at the top and I dripped downwards like this, and this is like the most simple design and it looks the coolest. I really like this design. It's my favorite. So you want to start in the middle, kind of let it drip down the side and do a very melty drip design. And I kind of overlapped on accident. I need more glue. Sometimes you run out of glue. I need some more, obviously. So while we're waiting for this new glue stick to get warm, I'm going to go and fix, I have a mistake. See how I went over the seam line? We want to try to get that off of there real quick so that it doesn't seam closed. And if you wait just a tiny bit of time, you know, it won't be as hot. So now we just need to, oh, there we go, it's ready. Hot glue gun is ready. And then we're just finishing up that design, this little drip. And you can add a little bit more here and there to make it look real cool. I kind of do little random swirls with the excess glue that needs to come off of there. Anyways, so now we have a fully covered egg. And it looks kind of weird, you know, but we're going to paint over this, don't forget. It looks weird right now. So, again, this one has a really random, very odd, drippy look, but it'll look really cool when it's all painted. So this one we're just going to meow, meow. Sometimes it's good to do sound effects. Meow, meow, meow. We're doing little drippies. Woo, woo, woo. So, if you guys would like to know a little bit about myself, my cat's peeking. Look at him. Hi, Moki. What are you doing, Moki? Hello, Moki, Moki, Moki. I don't know why I called her a him. It is a girl. Her name is Smokey, but I was talking to my dog a second ago before I started the video again, and he is a boy. Sorry. Moki is a girl. She's peeking. Anyway, so I made this cool drippy design while I'm doing these other ones. If you guys like this video and want to see more on how I make really random stuff, you know, leave me questions or like ideas or things that you would like to see me create or try. Let me know in the comments below. I'm always up for new ideas and trying different things. I mean, I'm here for you guys. I love you. I'm here for you. You and me. We're hanging out right now. We're making dragon eggs. These cute dragon eggs. And Moki has gone now. All right, so again, this one has a spiral design. We're going to also start from this centerpiece, and it's going to be hard because it's going to want me to put in another glue stick in like 2 seconds here. But we're just going to make a little design. It's like the nicest day outside. That's why I went outside to shoot earlier. It's a really nice day in California today. And I live in Northern California. Northern California is very hot in the summer. Northern California is hot. So today we have a little bit of, cloud in the sky. And tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 80s, which is insane for our weather. We've literally had over 100-degree weather for the last couple weeks or so. And this week has actually been the best week for weather. It's been going down into the 90s. I mean, I've actually put my convertible top down. Oh, it's amazing. Anyways, here is the next egg. And I'm going to finish up the last few and come back to you with the next step on how we paint the eggs.